Good morning, guys. Okay, so I still have to kind of build my watch list, so just give me one moment. Okay, so we have UEPS, ADAP, small gap. Let's see, TCCO is one that I was watching. EROS, GAIN. Let's see. There's got to be some better gappers in this. The big one I'm watching is GCAP, which is gapping up to $12 from $9.85. That's probably the biggest gap. TEUM is gapping up again as well from 188. We got PGNX gapping up here as well, making a little flag pattern, gapping up from 585. NVFY gapping. CATB gapping. PED, small gap, not my favorite one. Now we got UEPS, but I think I said that one already. QIWI, gapping up some. SMIT, gapping up some. Let's look at my watch list from yesterday. HMNY, gapping down some now. And let's see what else I was watching. WATT, is it gapping down some now? Okay, so I'm going to watch WATT again. Let's see, TXMD. TXMD still gapping up some. LINU is moving some. I'm going to keep an eye on LINU. It had good news. Alright, so I have my watch list. I know, Dave. Honestly, I just didn't have time to make it this morning. My wife woke up late with the kids, and usually, like, I get them ready and she brings them. And she woke up late, and so I had to sit there and wait for her to get ready because my son's too heavy for her to bring out to the truck. Alright, so my watch list consists of PGNX, GCAP, NVFY, TEUM, CATB, UEPS, QIWI, HMNY, LINU, and UCTT. Alright, so here's my watch list in the chat. So good morning, Jefferson, Kent, Marty, and Dave. What's up, guys? Alright, so go ahead and post my watch list to Facebook and Twitter. Yeah, PGNX looks interesting. You bring up the 1 minute chart, you can see how much it's really moving. It's been finding a lot of support at 7. And so that's a big crucial level that I'm watching. Looks like it wants to break under, so you got to be really careful with it. All right, so PGNX is sitting at 705. It closed at 585, and so it's gapping up a significant amount. There's NVFY, although it's not necessarily my favorite one. It doesn't have that much volume, and so I mean it's moving some, but not my favorite. Then we have GCAP, which I do like this one. I'm just gonna react to what it does. It could be a nice short. It could be a nice long over this 1288 area, or over this. Over the 1280s, and so we'll see maybe a short under $11. Going to watch both of those levels. Then there's TEUM. This one gapped up huge a few days ago. It's been washing out ever since then, but it picked up a little bit this morning in pre-market, and so I'm going to keep an eye on this one specifically to see if it can hold over $2 and see if it breaks that pre-market high at about 220 and then heads up to that 250 level. Another one I'm watching is UEPS. This one's moving a decent amount in after hours in pre-market. It went all the way up to 1268. It's at 1219 now. It doesn't have the biggest range for a more expensive stock over $10, and so we'll watch it. But like I said, it doesn't have a big range for a stock this expensive, and so it might be hard to make some profits with it if you don't have that much equity in your account. QIWI. Let's see, this one's holding over 16. It's right at 16 now. We'll see if this one can continue and hold. Let's see, there is HMNY, which this one was on my watch list. It's almost even from where it closed. It closed at 690. It's at 687 now. And so we'll see if it reacts and rebounds over 7. LINU, kind of the same idea as HMNY. It's sitting right under $3. It closed at 312, so we'll see if it can push back over 3 and then test this 336 high of yesterday. And then the last one is UCTT. This one doesn't have that much volume, but it's had a few nice volume spikes throughout pre-market, and so we'll see if it can break over this 2275 level. But again, just like UEPS, this one doesn't have a huge range for an expensive stock. I mean, in a stock over $20, it should have a little bit bigger range. So we'll watch this one, but we'll be careful with it. I'm going to keep looking to see if I can find some other ones. Good morning, D-Wiz. Or Dwiz, or however you pronounce it. NXTD. Yeah, NXTD looks okay. Kind of doing the same thing as TEUM. I mean, it's gapping up a decent amount. It's closed at 343. It's at 364 now. It's having a lot of resistance here and a lot of support here. So I'm going to watch it when it breaks over or under one of these support and resistance areas. Jefferson, I don't have an Instagram. I really need to create one. I have a Twitter and Facebook. They're both at Beginner Trades. And so Twitter is at Beginner Trades. And Facebook is facebook.com/Beginner Trades. I can post a link if you want me to. Alright, so yeah, I'm really looking to short some of these big gappers. That's ultimately a lot of what I'm looking for. That's usually one of my favorite setups. PGNX needs to bounce a little bit more, but it is gapping up a significant amount. Same thing with GCAP. It's gapping up a decent amount. I might look for it short under 12, depending on how it reacts. NXTD doesn't look bad as well. I might let it take UCTT's place on my other monitor. There's also CATB. I don't think I mentioned this one. Let's see. CATB, it's a small gap up from about 150 to 162. Not that much volume, but sometimes it's the small gappers that run the most, and so I'm going to keep an eye on this one. Sometimes they just end up washing out back down though, so Alright, so PGNX is having a lot of trouble here. It looks like it really wants to drop under 7. I hope it waits so I can potentially short it under 7. Let me see, EROS. Yeah, EROS just isn't doing much. It's right even where it closed yesterday. It closed at 985. It's sitting at 985 now. Yesterday it gapped all the way to 12 and then gave all of it back, almost all of it back. It's sitting at 985 now. Yeah, it basically gave all of it back. It's sitting pretty close to where it closed the day before yesterday. Alright, so I'm seeing if I can find anything else right now. They got HMNY. I'm looking for it for a potential short under the lows. See if it drops under maybe 650. I might like it for a potential short. We'll see though. PGNX has dropped under that previous low, or that previous bottom right there at 690 something. It's at 691 now, so gonna watch that one, maybe short it. Let me open up TradeNet. Okay. Alright, so let's see how many of these I can actually trade on TradeNet. Alright, so I can trade PGNX, GCAP, TEUM, HMNY. Can't. CATB I can trade. Nice. UEPS. No. So that's 1 out of 5, or 1 out of 6 I can't trade. Yeah, okay, I can trade that one. LINU. Yes. Let's CATB. What was the other one? NXTD. UGAZ. It's up. SMIT. NVFY. So I can trade most of the stocks on my list this morning. NXTD as well. Okay, so I could only not trade 2 out of 10 stocks on my list this morning. So that's pretty decent on TradeNet, so that's good to see. Good morning, HS. BZUN. Yeah, BZUN, I mean, it doesn't have a huge range for an expensive stock that's over $30. Yesterday it only moved about $1.50, and it's a $30 stock, over $30, and so it should move more than that. And so it just might be tough to get a good gain out of it, especially if you have a small amount of equity in your account. It's gapping up a small amount, but I would expect a big expensive stock like this to gap up, significantly more. And so we'll see what it does, but it's not my favorite one. What's up, Doobie? SBOT's gapping up some. Let's get out of this 5-minute chart. ATRA is one everybody's watching, but it doesn't have the volume. Hold on one second. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, ATRA is one everybody's talking about, but it just doesn't have the volume. It looks like not necessarily a merger, but just doesn't have the volume to back up the big gap up. Well, let's look at RIOT. See some of these blockchain related stocks, DPW, MARA. I'll go in sideways, gapping up a small amount though. See if I can find some other ones. BVSN, small gap. Might watch that one. I mean, I don't know. It's not a small gap really. It's up from 360 to 420, so that's actually a big gap. GAIN is moving some. Might keep an eye on GAIN. LBIX. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Gapping up a small amount. Need some volume. I'll wait to trade it until I see some volume pick up. But it doesn't look too bad. Sometimes the small gappers are the ones that run the most. NXTD breaking past that little range it made here. Up to 372. NETE tried to break over the pre-market high, got rejected. ZKIN was the runner yesterday. Let's see what it did. Now it's down some. Washed all the way back down to at its low at 852, but sitting at 960 now. So we'll see. Let's see what else we can find. UCTT was one I brought up earlier. Not my favorite one. GENE, SMIT. GENE is gapping up some. It needs some follow through volume though. So we'll see if it gets that. RWLK. This one usually doesn't move much. VTGN. I believe this one's a Bitcoin related stock. Small gap up, not that much volume. TXMD is one I brought up yesterday. TTM. IGC, small gap, APA, OTIV, PDLI, RENN. So we got a few gappers. TGB. Yeah, it's just not moving that much. Let's look at the daily. Daily doesn't look bad if it can break over this level right here at 245 and then break 250 preferably. So we'll see. Doesn't look too bad. Has a nice daily chart. POT, USLV, MJX. Let's look at some of the stocks that we watched yesterday. ABIL, no. FH ran up, I think, most of the day yesterday. No, it didn't. No. IPWR, nope. LTBR, nope. SUNW, nope. CERC, nope. This one doesn't look too bad, YUME, but I'm going to keep it on the back burner for now. NVFY is already there. Alright, so the two I can't trade. I could trade all four of these on TradeNet. I know there's a few I couldn't trade. GAIN, UEPS. So keep it on UEPS here. I think it was NVFY, maybe was the other one. Yeah, so those two I can't trade. I'll open them up on Ustock. INSY. INSY is gapping up a small amount. We have UEPS starting to push back up. Sitting at 1243 now. Let's see what the volume's like. Very low volume. MJNA. Yeah, it's a OTC. I can't trade this one. Same thing with this one. Alright, we got GCAP slowly heading up towards the high of pre-market. PGNX is still sitting there right over 7. Finding a lot of support there. We'll see how it reacts to the open at that support and resistance level at 7. What's up, Andre? Good morning, man. MSRT. Yeah, I do like MSRT, but it's OTC. I can look on Ustock, but I seriously doubt it. Yeah, I can try on Robinhood. I think I have some day trades left on Robinhood. Let me see. I do like it though. Nice gap. Holding. Hopefully it holds at over 50 today. No, this one's not available on any of my brokers. Not on Robinhood, TradeNet. I doubt it's on TradeNet. But so unfortunately, I won't be able to trade this one no matter what today. It's a bummer. Good morning, Vanda. What's up, man? All right, so hopefully we get some decent movers. It's Friday. We usually have a nice volume today, so hopefully it will keep up and we'll have a few decent plays. Yesterday was my 6th profitable day in a row, if you've been following along with our streams every morning, and so hopefully I can keep that going. But no pressure, red days are going to happen, and so if it's a red day, naturally I'm going to be a little upset, but I'll be all right. The biggest thing is if I do go down and take a few red trades today, I can't be so desperate to keep my green streak going that I force trades and lose more. And so that's the biggest thing I should work on. I think I've gotten a lot better at not forcing trades. Yeah, that's a bummer, Andre. It's OTC. But yeah, my two main watches are probably PGNX and GCAP. Those are the few that are moving the most in pre-market and after hours, so we'll see what PGNX does. It's sitting at 711 now, and so we'll see how it acts this morning. Okay, let's see. JOB gapping up some. BVSN, small gap. See if BFBVSN is tradable. I doubt it. Nope. But I can trade it on U stock, and so I'll go ahead and add it here. GAIN came all the way back down. It just didn't have that follow through volume and momentum to get back up there. Oh yeah, there's WATT is another one I forgot I'm watching today. Even though it's gapping down some, I'll look at it for a possible short and long depending on how it reacts. It already dropped pretty low in the last few minutes, but I'm going to be keeping an eye on it as well. Even though it's a gap down. I need to get a new chair. My chair's all squeaky. Alright guys, we have about 7 minutes left until the open. Since I first started about 2 years, I had a long break in between though. Like I first started, I used SureTrader, blew up my account, lost my account, and then took like a 6 to 8 month break. You can see I started my channel 2 years ago, and then I took a break for months, like 8 months maybe, and then I started trading again and uploading videos again. And so, but hey guys, I'll be right back. Gonna run to the restroom, get something to drink, so be right back. Get ready to trade the open. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. My wife asked me to do a bunch of random stuff when I walked in the room. All right, so PGNX is pushing up a little bit more. It's at 715. We have GCAP sitting at 1265. All right, guys, we got less than a minute left until the open. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully we can all make some money. LINU washing out some. RIOT pushing up. GCAP at 1275. 10 seconds, guys. Good luck, everyone. All right, markets open. So we have TEUM. TEUM pushed up to 224. WATT dropping down big under the low of day. GCAP dropped under 1250. There goes WATT dropping big. I wish Thinkorswim would actually keep up with the charts, man. You can't actually see what it's doing because it's dropping too fast. Alright, so GCAP looks like a good short. Let's see. Possible flag pattern. PGNX washing out too. Also keeping an eye on TEUM. Everything's washing out, it seems. Gonna give them a little bit more time. A lot of times stocks like this will rebound and bounce back up. Let's see, we have IPI. Looks like it may be trying to run a little bit. We have LINU making a break for it. LINU. LINU ran up to 290. Watching PGNX here for a possible short. GCAP looks like it may be trying to wash out long here. IPI, guys, check out IPI. Also, LINU look like it's trying a 1 minute pullback, but look at IPI here. Alright, so I'm short in TEUM with 100 shares. Gonna see if it keeps dropping down to 2. GCAP had a beautiful washout long setup here. LINU's washing too. IPI looks strong. Alright, look at GCAP here, guys. It's up to 13.14. And PGNX looks like a nice short as well. I can try to manage both of these. I should probably just try to manage one at a time, I'm guessing. There we go. See if it gets down to test 2 on TEUM. PGNX looks like a nice short as well. There it goes. Looks like I'm going to miss my entry with it because I'm focusing. I just don't want to try to focus on more than one at a time. Look like a beautiful short on PGNX here. Down to 205. NXTD. LINU is right back up, guys, to 293. $203. Still holding TEUM. Check out IPI here, guys. Look at IPI. Yeah, I thought PGNX looked like a beautiful short too. Here's a bounce on TEUM. I'm going to try to let it test too. Maybe kind of holding and waiting for it, maybe a little bit too long. LINU is having some indecision here. Up to 209 on TEUM. Back down to 206. Up to 208. 209. IPI is pushing back up, breaking the high of the day. TUM's back up to 210. Probably should have exited when I was up about $7, but oh well. PGNX might have been my play, but I was focusing on TEUM. CNAB. Yeah, CNAB. It's an OTC stock. NXTD. Yeah, NXTD is acting crazy. WATT's washing out big. Alright, so TEUM back down to 207. Back up to 209. Let's see if it comes back down here. GALE. Man, look at GALE, this little cheap penny stock. It ran. Good call on GALE, guys. Nice trade. See, we have SRNE. SRNE's running. VTVT is running. NEPT is running. XXII is running. So we've got a nice bit of runners here. IPI having a big pullback there. Alright, so TEUM's down to 207. Let's see if we can head down, test the lows on TEUM. Test $2 is what I'm looking for, really. We got PGNX testing the low of the day at 670 again. Man, this TEUM trade's taking up most of my time this morning. We'll see if it keeps going. I'm trying to have patience with it. That's one thing that I've changed that's helped me have these green days. There goes PGNX. TUM. Trying here. Can't seem to. Volume's coming down some. It's up to 209. GALE, we'll see if it flags here, holds support over that previous low or that previous high. MTL, guys, is an interesting one. Not the most volume though, so we'll see. TUM looks like it's reversing here. Breaks over, gets to 211. I'm gonna bail out of it. But man, I was correct on PGNX and TEUM. I was just focusing too much on TEUM to get in PGNX, but same pattern. We got LINU trying to run, broke over 3. We got TUM back to 210. Like I said, if it gets to 211, I'm just going to bail out of it, but it's been struggling. Go ahead and set a stop loss for 211 so I can start focusing on some other stuff. I'll go ahead and set it at 212. Try to focus on some other stuff now. And I was stopped out. Got out at the right time, but should have took my profits when I was at 207. Got a little greedy, wanted it to get down to 2, and just never did. So, bummer, it turned into a losing trade, but no worries. Small loss, very small loss, $5 after commissions. All right, so let's see. We have XXII. VTVT. WATT's been washing out all morning. CYH. APDN. APDN had this little flag here. Not tradable. Wish I would have jumped in PGNX instead of TEUM, but it happens. IPI looks like a possible short. UCTT ended up running. TCCO. ZN. No, ZN doesn't look great. ATRA. ATRA's been slowly creeping up here. This is TradeNet Jefferson, but I also use Ustock. JAGX, JAGX. Trying here, very cheap stock. CYH. Been running up. Got a little volume spike there on CYH. INSY. Look at ATRA here, guys. Slow grind up this morning. Look at ATRA here, highs right here. Pushing up nicely. Yeah, I mean, it let me short TEUM. Most of these stocks were actually available, so it lets you smoke. It lets you short a decent percentage of them. Some of them aren't available, like IPI wasn't available, and a few other ones, but PGNX was, TEUM, LINU. Most of what was on my watch list was tradable on TradeNet and shortable. So, CBay. I'm still watching TEUM for a possible short under 205. NXTD. Oh man, look at NXTD. This one's a little sketchy though. Look at this move. I rarely see a crazy move like this. Up, down, up, down. Just broke the high of the day though. We'll see if we can get over here. 375. And ATRA just broke the pre-market high. Yeah, I've heard about TradeStation, never used it. HOV. HOV looks interesting. Not a huge range, but look at ATRA, guys. It's showing some big strength here. Watching LINU, it's been acting kind of crazy this morning as well. Tried to make it over 3 and just couldn't. But look at ATRA here. ATRA is pushing up nicely. Up over $4 today. Crazy move. Broke the pre-market high. Yeah, I have a Robinhood account as well, Jefferson. I usually use it for my swings though, for just overnight holds mostly. Yeah, I'm bummed out. I should have took profits and not been so greedy with TUM. I was up over $7 at one point and just never got out when I should have. Dropped as low as 203. Just stayed greedy with it. But man, look at ATRA. Yeah, OTIC. Good call. Pushing up nicely. FGP. Nice job, Andre. XXII has been on a slow grind up all morning. GNC. GNC slow grind. Push it up nicely. NXTD's trying here. Keeping an eye on LINU for a possible short under the lows right here. ATOS. ATOS, a little cheap penny stock breaking over the high of the day. VTVT. VTVT testing that high of the day again. VTVT testing 7. NXTD again. Broke the high of the day again. Up to 384 on NXTD. INSY reached a high of 950, came all the way back down. Now it's kind of slowly grinding back up here. ATRA's washing out, it looks like. Sitting at 20 now. SRNE. X Factor, I don't like to tell people when to get in and out of stocks just for liability reasons. I don't like that big pullback, and so if it holds support at the pre-market high, maybe it will continue to run up. But like I said, I'm not an investment professional, so not liable for anything. That's just what I would do if it holds support where the pre-market high previously was. Watching LINU here for a possible short. Yeah, I'm watching LINU for a possible short, Andre. See if it can drop here under that previous low. It needs to get under Not just this. I mean, it needs to get under this 264 area. Up to 277. Gonna give it a little bit of time here. PGNX finding some support at 650. DNR. VER, IGC. IGC is interesting. Just broke over the high of the day. We'll see if it holds support there now. Yeah, but what I'm looking for LI and U, it usually when it hits the low of the day or gets around it, it'll make a little pop here and then it'll wash out hopefully. And so we'll see. Watching IGC here. HOV pushing over the high of the day at 325. Yeah, look at LI and U bouncing right back. Super unpredictable stock this morning. ACRX. IGR. Waking up some. INSY breaking over that previous high. Yeah, honestly, even if LINU breaks under the low of day now, I just do not trust it now. It's just too unpredictable. I mean, I do like that drop, but with these big bounces it's making, you know, it's just a little unpredictable, it seems. I was thinking about getting in with 100 shares. If I do get in LINU, it'll probably only be 50 now, just because it's shown how unpredictable it is, and thus makes me a little skeptical to trade it. So INSY is tradable. INSY breaking over 950. Still heading up. DRNA. Look at TEUM coming all the way back. Just got right up to that high of the day here at 225 on TEUM. And look at NEPT here. Yep. I got out at the right time. That's all I needed to see. But when I got out, broke the high of the day, TEUM. Look at NEPT here. TEUM just broke the high of the day at 227. $228. 230. $232 TEUM. GNC slow grind up all day today. Still waiting on LINU to possibly drop under here. PIRS. IGR, maybe. NEPT continues its climb up. Alright, so TEUM 233. RIGL. RIGL is getting a little volume spike here. We'll see if it can pick up some more volume. PGNX dropping under the $half area. You know, one thing that I've noticed about TradeNet is that even if you don't put a number in the limit box, if you just click short or buy, it will buy it at the current price. And so that's convenient. I didn't notice that before. It's way easier than having to click here. I can just click short or buy with nothing there, and it will automatically put in the current price. No, Amada. No PDT rule on TradeNet. GLOW. Look at GLOW here, guys. A little mini breakout on a cheap stock. Seriously doubt it's available. Yeah, on TradeNet, but nice little mini breakout there. TXMD. Yeah, GLOW is getting no more volume here. There's a little pullback. S-Fun, INSY. Trying. Yeah, I'm just not going to force trades if I don't see anything I necessarily like. Yeah, Andre, that's what I'm saying. I'm just not going to force anything if I don't see anything I like. My TEUM trade was correct. I just was good. I got greedy with it. Never exited when I should have around that whole dollar support, and so small $2 loss on the day. Not a huge deal. I'm being very careful with what I'm trading. All right, INSY up to 980 here, 974. TUM may be a good short right here. I don't know though. MSRT. It's OTC. I can't trade it apart. NXTD still trying here. It's just too unpredictable right now, honestly. Just completely random right now, so tough to tell. Let's see, there's SFUN. Then on a slow grind up, INSY. Already have that one up. NEPT. Big pullback on NEPT. TUM's trying to push back up here. Sounds like you made some money today though, Andre. Nice job, man. I'm patiently waiting for this PGNX here to drop under this 642 level. TUM's trying the high of the day again. Yeah, definitely, Andre. Last trades. This is the last trading day of 2017. And then I think Monday's a holiday, correct? Let me look at a calendar. Yep, today's the last trading day of 2017, and then Monday is closed. Monday, January 1st of 2018 is closed. ATOS. Cheap penny mover. There goes TUM here. Up to 240. See if it pushes up to test that 250 level on TEUM. It's at 240 now. Yeah, there's no pattern day trading rule with TradeNet, JT. I can trade as much as I want. Like yesterday, I think I got in 2 trades. Today I got in 1. The day before, I think I got in 1 or 2 trades on TradeNet. And so, yeah, there's no PDT rule on it. Do it, Farts. You can do it, man. Yeah, today's just been a patient day for me. So, sorry, guys, if y'all wanted to see more action, but... you know, that's not realistic trading. At least that's not how I trade, really. I'm watching a few plays right now, and I'm watching LINU for a break under the low of the day. I'm watching PGNX for the same under that 642 level. And so, yeah, those are really the only 2 plays I'm watching. Looking at other movers as they come. a few really unpredictable stocks like NXTD this morning. Look at this. Look at this pattern here. It's just ridiculously unpredictable. And so I'm not going to risk jumping in that and having it pull one of these moves down. So I think it's 0.006 cents per trade, but there's a 150 minimum. And so I usually use like 100 shares just because I like to use small share size and slowly build my account. And so per round trip, so in and out, is $3. So pretty cheap. So yeah, it's if I'm using 100 shares, it's basically $3 per round trip. So my realized loss on the day is $2. So total loss so far today is $5. So very small amount. And if you want a link to get in touch with TradeNet, let me know. I can email you a link. It's an affiliate link, so I do get a kickback from it. I get a small commission from it. But, you know, yeah, they'll contact you if you follow the link I send you. BIOS. BIOS is waking up here with some volume at $3.01. Not a big range at all, very small range, so don't know if I'm going to do it. Yeah, $3 round trip is pretty nice. I think I calculated it. If I'm using like 500 shares, it's like $6 per round trip, so still much cheaper than a lot of the other brokers out there. Well, I wanted the end of the year strong, but I mean, I can't really complain. The last 6 days have been green days for me. And so if I have a small loss today, I mean, that's okay. My account was down to 13,760, and I got it back up to 13,824 or 13,824, so 13,824. And so I built it back up a decent amount. I took a few relatively large losses when I first opened up my TradeNet account because I had to get used to the platform and I had to get used to the sizing. And so now that I'm used to it, I've kind of found my rhythm a little bit. Zilkany, the best way to do it is, let's see, I think 1,000 is $6 because it's 0.006 cents per trade. 5,000 would be, hold on, let me see. I think I know what it is. I'm just going to be safe. Okay, so 5,000 would be $30 round trip. Correct. It's 0.006 JT. It's not 6 cents per share. It's 0.006. So a little bit over half a cent per share. Yeah, so 5,000 shares, it would be $30 a round trip. Alright, so still patiently waiting to see if LINU ever breaks under this low of the day here. I'd rather it get over under all this previous support right here in the 260s before I try to jump in it. PGNX isn't my favorite one now, especially if it breaks over this high right here at about 664 because that kind of signals a reversal. Let's see. Keeping an eye on everything else. They got RIGL. Slowly grinding up. INO. INO just had a nice breakout with some volume here on INO. And INO is tradable on TradeNet, and so I'm going to be watching this one. Going to wait for some confirmation here. Alright, so PGNX broke over that previous high. I used to be long biased most of the time, Zelkany. Since on TradeNet, I've had 6 profitable days in a row before today. Today's obviously a losing day, but it's mostly been shorts, and so I've just been trying to stick to what works. And TEUM, it was between TEUM and PGNX. I really wanted to get in PGNX as well, but I didn't want to get in 2 trades at once on TradeNet, and so I just stuck to TEUM. And I was up a decent amount at one point. It went all the way down to 203. I entered at about 215, but I just didn't. I got a little greedy with it. The monthly sub to trade? What do you mean by that, JT? Jefferson, trading is mostly based off of, you know, uh, previous support and resistance breaks. So I like shorting stocks when they break under the low of the day, specifically at the open. The pattern that I've used to get these 6 green days in a row is pretty simple. You wait for the stock to make a low of the day. In this case, it was right here. Usually when it tries to break it, it will bounce a little bit, but you can see once it broke under this low at 683, it washed out for a significant amount of time after that. So that's the pattern I've been using. Big pullback on TEUM. INSY testing 10. INSY over 10 now at 10:06. LINU trying to break that low of the day again. We'll see. Yeah, JT, that is if you want to be part of their like their chat room and stuff like that. I'm not gonna be part of their chat room and stuff like that. So the intro package that I paid for it is $500, and with that I get an account with 15,000 in buying power with a $700 max loss. And yeah, that's basically it. I don't want to be a part of it. I think you get 1 free monthly subscription to their chat room, but I'm not going to resubscribe for another month. Nothing against their chat room. They just like trading the more expensive stocks, and that's not really what I do. And so I like sticking to these cheap penny stocks. That works the best for me. And so, but yeah, it's $500 for the $500 for the intro package. PGNX ended up reversing here. Yeah, obviously, I love Thinkorswim's charting software. I've been using it for a while. Alright, so the key level with TUM is at this 225 point. Appreciate it, Zilkany. Appreciate it, man. Zilkany, if you're new, man, yeah, I have trade ideas, Francis. Zilkany, if you're new, man, trading is all mental. You can learn the patterns and you can learn what works, but it's having that discipline to exit when you need to and to hold it when you need to is the big key to trading, in my opinion. You know, it's all mental, man. You know, I've known these patterns most of the time. I mean, as you trade, if you trade every day, you'll kind of get a feel for the market and what works and what doesn't, but it's all mental. Most of it's mental. You have to have the patience and the discipline to exit when it's not working and to stay in it when it is. You know, follow your trade idea. At least in my opinion. That's the biggest hurdle most traders face. WPRT. WPRT is getting a little spike here. It's up to 383. KOSS. Somebody said this one was halted earlier. Is it resumed now? Alright, so KOSS is resumed. I'm probably not going to toy with it. I don't like trading stocks that were just halted because a lot of times, especially if I can't short it, many times it will fill this gap down here. Sometimes they run up big, but a lot of times they'll also fill this gap down, and so they're too unpredictable after they get resumed. Alright, so KOSS is pushing over 250, though. It may run up here. We'll see. But like I said, it's just a little too risky for me. KOSS at 262 now. Just broke the high of the day. It's at 265. Went up to 270. Back down to 250. Back up to 270. Reached 274 on KOSS. OCUL. All right, so KOSS got up to 280, 283. Yeah, usually it's right around 745 Zilkany. Or 8:45 market time. I'm sorry. It's 7:45 my time because I'm in Texas and it's Central Time. But market time, it's 8:45. So 45 minutes before the open. All right, so KOSS is at 286 now, running up. RIGL pushing. Still watching LINU here to see if it breaks under this low of the day. It's been choppy, going sideways for a few minutes. Watching KOSS here, see what it does. Hey, it worked out for you, Andre. Yeah, Dean, I live in Texas, man. I'm from Louisiana, but I live in Texas. Y'all can probably hear my accent a little bit, huh? Alright, so KOSS is back down to 262. Alright, so there goes LINU breaking down to 270. We'll see if it bounces off of it again or if it actually breaks. This is kind of what I've been waiting for. We'll see if it follows through here. Nice, Silkany. Yeah, I've been to Jersey a few times. Alright, so LINU, it's testing that 270 level again. I'll see if it can eventually break under it. Until it does that, and really, I'd like it to break under 266 as well before I get in it. It's at 272 now. VER. PCCO getting a volume spike. INSY getting rejected at 10 again. Nice, Kevin. I have a few friends that live in Lafayette. Alright, so there goes LINU here. Watching it really closely now. LINU, it's at 266. Alright. There we go. Alright, I'm in LINU here. Small share size. Gonna see if it can drop down, break under 250. Although this thing has been pretty unpredictable all day today, so I'm gonna cut losses quickly if it turns against me. Yeah, man, it's cold here in Texas, believe it or not. It actually snowed here, and I'm in South Texas around Houston. It actually snowed here a few weeks ago. We got like 4 inches of snow, which is unheard of all the way down here. So, all right, drop down to 260. Bounced right back. We'll see if we can keep going here. On LINU, down to 261. It may bounce here, that's okay. My ultimate goal with LINU is for it to drop under that 250 level. But this one's been unpredictable today, so it gets over that 272 level, I'm going to bounce out of it. I wish Thinkorswim would update it. Like when it drops too low, it doesn't show me. Alright, so down to 250s. On LINU, 258. Let's see if it keeps going here. Yeah, it's actually pretty cold here in Texas as well. The only thing about LINU is that I think it had good news yesterday, and it was like a legit catalyst, or like a legit news story. And so that's the only thing I'm really worried about with it, was that the news was actually legitimate. It wasn't just a pump or a fluff piece on it. It was actually legitimately good news. And so we'll see. Pushed up a lot yesterday. Yeah, I love Miami, man. I've been there a few times. LTEA is getting a volume spike a little bit late here. It's at 509 now. Getting a little bounce on LINU. Getting up to about 264 here. Bounced up to 265. Gonna stick to my plan. I'm gonna see if the previous low right here and right here holds it as support. So I'll stick to my plan, try to let it work. I decided to get in with smaller sizing just because it's been pretty unpredictable today with LINU. Preferably, I'd like it to break under the low of the day again and keep going down, but we'll see. That's a big jump right there. LINU sitting at 261 now. Up to 262 it looks like on the level 2. Trying to give it time. Not too worried about it because my sizing's so small. Max loss is like $5 or $10, so small loss. We'll see if it continues to drop though. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, a lot of people are probably waiting for the new year to release good news on some stuff. BCX, NIO. Here we go. There's the drop I really wanted with it. Trying here. We'll see if it drops again. Trying to be patient with it. I use so small sizing that regardless of what happens, I'll probably be alright. ZIOP breaking over the high of the day at 417. INO, same thing, very similar pattern there. BCX trying to wake up maybe a little bit here. Trying to give LINU a little bit of time here. Want it to break under that 257 point. Might have entered it a little bit late. A good entrance would have been here at 269. Would have been better. Would have had a little bit more cushion, but there we go. There's the drop I was looking for. Down to 255. Level 2 is getting big though, or the spread's getting bigger, so well, there's the big drop under, but it bounced right back. Spread's getting a little bit better. On to 258. Barely under 258 at 257.95. There we go, down to 257. See if it keeps going. 256, nice. $251, beautiful. See if it gets under 250 here. That's really what I'm looking for. There we go. Big drop. Bounce back. Hopefully it can drop under this 250 level. That's really what I'm looking for. It tapped 250. Worried it's going to hold. There we go, down to 250 now. At 251. Down to 250. Nice. See if we can crack under it. There we go. Cracked under it for a second. 247. Nice. 246. That's a 239. Beautiful. And I'm out for a $9 gain. So I'm green on the day, on my last day. Appreciate it, Alejandro. I could have held it a little bit longer, but, you know, I'll take it, man. So my last day of 2017 was a green day. I should have held it a little bit longer, but it's okay. I'll take it, man. Actually, no, that was an $11 gain. And so, yeah, I'll take that. That was an $11 gain. I got most of it. It bounced really big after it got down to that low, so not a bad gain with only 50 shares, huh? So I'll take it. Just glad I can end. I got my 7-day winning streak now going into 2018. Hopefully I can keep that streak up. But that's 7 profitable days in a row, guys. You know, a lot of these other people will tell you, you know, you may make fun of me for using small sizing. And a lot of these other people will tell you they're having all these certain green days in a row. But you can watch me on stream 7 days in a row. I'm damn proud of that, honestly. Hopefully I can keep it going in 2018. And yeah, I use small sizing, but I mean, here's the thing. I might make $10 gains right now, but when I up my sizing, I'm going to start making 100 and so forth and so on. And so I think it's important to learn how to trade the market profitably with small sizing. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm pumped, man. That's my 7th green day in a row. And I was patient waiting for my LINU play, and it ended up working out. So appreciate it, Alejandro, man. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close the stream down now. I should be uploading a video on a video lesson about my favorite short setup this weekend sometime. So everybody have a happy new year. Good luck if you decide to get into anything else. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. If not, be on the lookout for that video. If you appreciate this content, everybody do me a favor and click that like button right now on this stream. We appreciate the support, guys, and it does help support us. Looks like I could have pulled a little bit more out of LINU, but I took my profits when I had them, so I'll take it. But yeah, guys, good luck. Subscribe if you haven't already if you want to watch me day trade live every weekday morning. The market's closed on Tuesday or on Monday for New Year's, and so everybody have a happy New Year, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for our live stream. Later, guys. Yeah, have a happy New Year, guys. See you guys later.